picking up a nightmare lead. Water and Fairy hit our Dark Rock type, both 4 super effective. We instantly swap into Weepinbell, and here comes Talonflame. Is this Talonflame ready for the damage of Sludge Bomb? I highly doubt they will shield. It lands for huge damage. Weepinbell makes one more move. Is Weepinbell gonna flip switch or pressure shield advantage? Well, you're gonna have to watch the video to find out. So once again, my good friend, featured numerous times on the channel, Ty, shout out to Ty. You, my friend, are an absolute fucking legend. He is bringing the spiciest take on Grasshole you're ever going to see. We've got the triple shadows. Fuck Wallface, because we hate Wallface. We are using Smackdown Tyranitar. I hate Razor Leaf as well. So Ty is using 2 grass types in the back, both that do spam out charge moves. We've got Weepinbell on the Say Switch, running Bullet Seed, Seed Bomb, Sludge Bomb, and Venusuar operating as the closer with Vine Whip, Frenzy Plant, and Sludge Bomb. And in game 1, we pick up a nightmare lead into Galarian Stunfisk, the stupid Bear Trap. We Say Switch into Weepinbell, and here comes Drifblim. We cannot hit this thing for anything other than resisted, but Weepinbell doesn't give a fuck about typings. We land the Sludge Bomb. That does over half of this Drifblim's HP, and we throw the Seed Bomb on CMP. So we've now got shield advantage. Once again, Weepinbell, an absolute monster. It is absolutely irrelevant what typing. You are my friend, because Weepinbell hits so hard. Just 2 smackdowns, and there goes the balloon. What is the opponent gonna come in with? The opponent comes in with Swampert, so Venusaur is looking prime. Ty's counting, as always, is absolutely spot on. We catch the Hydro Cannon. We do choose to shield it up, as Shadow Venusaur is quite squishy. Now it's just going to be energy management. This is just a rock side. The opponent is obviously not wanting to win. They should have built up to the Earthquake. That allows Ty to no shield. We now over farm. This Frenzy Plant is going to do huge damage. The opponent shows no respect for it. Now we can just Vine Whip all the way down. We can shield this up. We'll have almost 2 moves ready to go. And that, my friend, is going to be all she wrote, because this game is absolutely over. And the opponent concedes the match, off to a very impressive 1-0 start. Moving on into battle number 2. We lead Tyranitar into Haunter. You love to see it. They instantly swap out into Dugtrio. Holy crap, is this some kind of spice off that I wasn't aware of? This Dugtrio with its silly wig on is going to get absolutely wrecked by Vine Whips. However, these Mud Slaps are hitting equally as hard. We aren't going to be able to Vine Whip down, so Venusaur is going to have to throw. The opponent shields it up, so they are making a play for switch. Venusaur does make one more Frenzy Plant, so the opponent is going to be forced to double shield. The opponent lets it go, so we've maintained alignment. They've got a Hitmonchan in the back, and we've got yet another Poison type. The opponent very quickly wants none of that and quit the match. GG's, and thanks for playing. Moving on into the next battle, we see Skarmory in the lead. Another beautiful lead for Tyranitar. These air slash are doing hardly anything. These smackdowns are neutral, but they do really chunk. This is just a sky attack. Tyranitar is really, really glassy, so Ty chooses to shield it up. And are we going to smack all the way down? Looking at the Skarmory's health, it looks like we wouldn't make it, so Ty does throw the crunch just to ensure we take it out without having to burn a second shield. They switch out into a Azumarill. We come in with Weepinbell. The opponent is now coming in with the Bear Trap. This rock style will not care, but holy crap, it will hurt. Weepinbell made of absolute paper, but we are going to get off back-to-back Seed Bombs. Surely the opponent is going to start shielding. The opponent doesn't shield the first. We're already at the second. This second Seed Bomb will KO unless the opponent finally gives up a shield. Obviously, they really like Azumarill. They're hoping that Azu with 2 shields is enough to win this battle. So we are going to get bobbled down, which does put us in a bit of a tricky spot. This Seed Bomb should get a shield parity. However, the Azumarill is so far ahead in energy, it is going to outpace our Venusaur. Venusaur is going to be able to tank an Ice Beam, but not particularly well. So Ty is choosing to use his final shield here. We're going to get the Azu's final shield with this Frenzy Plant. Then it's going to be all down to Tyranitar. Tyranitar can only hit this Azumarill for resisted with its charge moves, but Tyranitar hits like a fucking truck. Ice Beam almost takes us out. We now switch out into Tyranitar. We're getting bubbled down. We make the Fire Blast. The Azu's super low, so Ty once again going for the BM Fire Blast, and that is going to be a good game when we eventually stop lagging. GG's, and thanks for playing. From that health, Crunch would have been more than enough to take the game, but Ty choosing to go for the very, very nice BM. Moving on into the next battle, we see Crawdon. Holy crap, what the heck am I looking at? These battles are so spicy. We attempt to catch a Crab Hammer on our Venusaur. Does the opponent bait? They do not. Crab Hammer even resists half of Venusaur's health, and here comes Hypno. Holy crap, so we're looking in a rough spot. Frenzy Plant will do big damage or draw a shield. The opponent lets it go, obviously knowing we can come in with Tyranitar. We make this Crunch before the opponent does make a charge move. Crunch does get a shield. The opponent doesn't have enough for a Focus Blast, but I'm unsure why they shielded. Ty chooses to shield up in case he miscounted, but it was just a Shadow Ball. We do shield it up. That is resisted. They come back in with Crawdon. That gets smacked down, and in the back is an Abomasnow. So switching out could potentially cost us. If the opponent manages to Powder Snow us all the way down, we will be in a rough spot. However, they show no respect for the Sludge Bomb, and that is all she wrote. GG's, and thanks for playing. I have no idea why the opponent didn't shield up, but either way, we're not complaining. Moving on into the next one. We see Swampert in the lead, which is obviously dreadful. We switch out into Weepinbell. Here comes Galarian Stunfisk. This is a matchup we really like to flip because Venusuar will dominate Swampert. We've already seen that Seed Bomb does half of the Bear Trap's health. However, Rock Slide does near one shot despite getting non-stab and only being neutral. We're going for this Seed Bomb, hoping the opponent no shields. Is Seed Bomb enough to knock out? No, it isn't. It's going to be Bullet Seed versus Mud Shot, and the Stunfisk manages to maintain alignment. This is not fantastic. This is just a Rock Slide. However, Tyranitar won't tank it particularly well. We are now in the yellow. We're spamming out Venusaur. We need Venusaur to sweep this battle. In the back is a Venusaur of their own. So this is now going to be a game of baits. Ty isn't baiting. He's going straight for the Sludge Bomb. The opponent shields it up, and it looks like the opponent is throwing as well. Ty is looking to no shield. We're calling the Frenzy Plant bait. Huge call from Ty. So now we still have both our shields. Once again, we are going for the Sludge Bomb. Is the opponent willing to give up their final shield? Yes, they are. So we've got 2 to no shields. Ty is going to have to start shielding. I imagine they are just going to go straight Frenzy Plant at this stage, which they do. Switch Timer has popped up. Is Ty going to look to catch the move? He doesn't catch. We do sneak a Vine Whip. So now our Venusaur is absolutely loaded. We aggressively switch out into Tyranitar. The opponent comes in with Swampert and throws immediately. This should be game over now. The opponent needed to overfarm. We can come in with Venusaur. The opposing Venusaur is Energy Dry. This Frenzy Plant is going to wreck the Swampert. See you fucking later. And we're going to outpace the opposing Venusaur to the Sludge Bomb. So despite us being in a rough spot, Ty manages to pull off another dub. GG's, and thanks for playing. The opponent not managing energy particularly well, and Ty capitalises. Moving on into the next battle. Holy cow, we see one of the worst possible leads you could see. Both Fairy and Water hit our Dark Rock type in full super effective. We say switch into Weepinbell, they come into Talonflame. Is Talonflame ready for the damage of Sludge Bomb? No, they are not. Holy crap, they're now deep in the red, and we make one more move. Weepinbell will either get shield advantage or switch advantage. And I cannot believe it. Weepinbell has flipped switch. They come back in with their Charmer, and we have a surprise. Meet our good buddy Venusaur. These Vine Whips are absolutely shredding them. We go for the Frenzy Plant. The opponent lets it go. What is in the back? In the back is an Umbreon, and this should be game. We look to catch the foul play on Tyranitar, and we are successful. At this stage now, if I was the opponent, I would top left. However, they are staying in, but there is going to be no wink on here. These Smackdowns are absolutely chunking. Crunch is resisted, but does have a chance to lower the defense. They shield up the Crunch. If I was Ty, I'd just save both my shields for Venusaur and clutch out this game. They go for a last resort, and Tyranitar absolutely laughs at that. The opponent throws again. We are choosing to shield this up now. I think it doesn't really matter. The opponent is just prolonging the inevitable. We make one more Crunch. We don't even throw it. It looks like we are going for the Smackdown finish. So we shield up the foul play. Do we manage to smack all the way down? Yes, we do. And that is a good game. GG's, and thanks for playing. Moving on into the next battle, we lead Tyranitar into Bastiodon, the battle of the Smackdown users. I wonder if the opponent's running Grasshole. That would be pretty funny to see. So you can see that Bastiodon has far more bulk than us, as their Smackdowns have got us into the yellow, where we've barely made a dent on the Wallface. We bank a move, switch out into Weepinbell. We are going to start spamming out Seed Bombs. Seed Bomb isn't a great move, and it is only neutral. Let's see how much it does to Bastiodon. The opponent chooses to shield it up, and they now switch out into Metachan. Due to our poison type, we are resisting counter, and we're going straight for the hard-hitting Sludge Bomb. Sludge Bomb lands. It does massive damage. We outpace to a Seed Bomb. Let's see if the opponent is willing to give up their final shield. Seed Bomb does draw a shield, At this stage now, Venusuar is looking primed to sweep. We come in with the Tyranitar. We've got the Crunch locked and loaded. This is going to be enough to take out Metachan, and we are spamming out Venusuar. Back out comes Bastiodon. They are going to throw the Flamethrower. I imagine it is Sableye in the back, but Sableye really isn't going to appreciate a Frenzy Plant. Ty's over farming as much as he physically can. This Frenzy Plant should be enough to KO the really bulky Bastiodon. It doesn't quite KO, but we do Vine Whip all the way down. Show me Sableye in the back. It's actually Superior or Survivor. I think it's Superior, but either way, you, my friend, are fucked. Eat Sludge Bomb. It near one-shots, and the opponent sees the writing on the wall and concede the match. Shout out to my factions teammate, Homeslice Henry, for that quote. Moving straight on into the next, I see the Dreamly, the Kentucky Fried Chicken Bird of Death into Tyranitar. The opponent switches out really late, and just the 4 smackdowns have almost taken it out. They say switch into a Azumarill, and here comes Venusuar. We are sitting in a sweet spot. It looks like RPS. The opponent's not even on Ice Beam by the looks of it. We overfarm as much as we can. This Frenzy Plant will be knocking out the Azumarill. If they do not choose to shield, they do shield it up. And now we outpace to the second Frenzy Plant. Surely the opponent isn't going to double shield. They do not. So back out comes Talonflame. They are forced to throw. They're now only 1 smackdown away from being taken out. Flame Charge takes out Venusuar. 1 smackdown takes out Talonflame. What is in the back? In the back is a Togekiss. So the smackdowns once again have got this deep into the red. We can now just get to back-to-back Seed Bombs, and we're going to be able to win this battle. We're going to shield up whatever they throw, the Ancient Power. We are now almost at the back-to-back Seed Bombs, but it looks like Ty is going for another BM, and we Bullet Seed down the Flyer. You love to see it. Moving on into the last battle of the video, we lead Tyranitar into a Bomber Snow. Once again, these smackdowns are hitting for super effective. They come in to Jellicent. I'm not sure Jellicent is the counter you're looking for. The opponent does build up to a potential Ice Beam or Shadow Ball, but Ty switches out and catches the Bubble Beam on Venusuar. This could now be a Shadow Ball, but it looks like once again Ty has no intentions of shielding, and we get absolutely wrecked by Shadow Ball. We now come in with Weepinbell. This is just a Bubble Beam, so Ty isn't going to shield, and we will look to Bullet Seed all the way down. Bubble Beam actually did quite a lot of damage. Holy crap, Weepinbell is squishy. We are now throwing a Sludge Bomb at this Bomber Snow, even debuffed. Do they respect the damage? No, they do not. Even debuffed, it one-shots, and in the back is a Azumarill. The opponent's already seen the damage of a debuffed Weepinbell. This should be getting the first shield, which it does. We're already at the second. We choose to bank the Sludge Bomb, and we switch out into Tyranitar. We shield up an Ice Beam, and these smackdowns are going to be doing almost as much as the super effective Bubbles. We now once again are going for the BM Fire Blast. Does the opponent respect it? No, they do not. It does massive damage. Ty stops for a screenshot. This is BM at its absolute finest. I don't know if I support this or not, but it is pretty funny. We shield up the Play Rough. We smack this Azumarill all the way down, and that is a good game. GG's, and thanks for playing. So once again, a huge shout out to my good friend Ty. I'm going to have to admit, these were some of the hardest battles I've ever shoutcast. Some of the crazy plays and BMs definitely got me tongue twisted. So if you like your battles featured on the channel, link is in the description down below. If you're enjoying the content, I'd appreciate if you smash that like button and drop the comment to help me with the dreaded YouTube algorithm. And I'd just like to say thanks for watching, and I will see you all in the next one.